what's up everybody? Welcome back. I'm sparing my voice a little bit right now. I've been feeling like crap all week, kind of sick and under the weather. And right now I got a little bit of energy just to get to know y'all a little bit better. Y'all can get to know me. Y'all can come clean with me, help me sanitize the house. So I'm gonna deep clean the kitchen. We'll see if we can do some other parts of the house. But for this video, we're gonna stick with the kitchen. I'm gonna turn on some music in the background. You guys can clean too, or whatever it is that you wanna do. Drop some comments. Also, if there's anything that you see me use in this video, I'll try to drop a link in the description. But yeah, I'm gonna deep clean the kitchen right now and kind of get to it. So come clean with me. So this is the mess that I had to start out with. As you can see, a bunch of dirty dishes, stuff kind of everywhere. This is what accumulated over the week that I wasn't feeling too good. So got a lot to work with. You guys go ahead and start cleaning with me. Now I'm about to light this candle. I got this from Bath & Body Works. It's been here since probably Christmas time. I typically get candles from Home Goods and things like that because they have, decent quality candles for a cheap price. I got this from Bath & Body Works mainly because it was on sale. But it's always nice to light a candle before you start cleaning and just kind of get the vibe set and the good smell going. So just setting the mood before I start washing dishes. I suggest you guys do the same. And what you saw me lighting the candle with was my electric lighter. I absolutely love it. I'll leave a link in the description. You just charge it and you can light your candles. Also, like I said, I wasn't feeling too good, so I drank me a Celsius, which is like a really healthy energy drink. I'm an absolute lover and fan of Celsius. I probably am solely keeping Celsius in business at this point, as much as I buy, and I've actually invested in them too. But yeah, hopefully one day they sponsor me. Not sponsored right now, but one day. Either way, started off with a Celsius, give me some energy to start dancing while I clean and try to enjoy the music that's in the background. Definitely listening to some reggae, as you can see. Y'all continue to dance and vibe out with me. As you can see, I started out with the dishes. I think that's probably the best place to start. That's where you can also see probably the biggest impact of getting stuff out of the way so you don't feel overwhelmed. Just kind of get all the dirty stuff, get them put in the dishwasher, or, however you like to do it. I wash them first and then put them in the dishwasher. But I'd love to start with just washing the dishes themselves, get that clear, and then there's, more space, and it just looks like you've actually accomplished something. Because the thing I think is most difficult when you're cleaning, sometimes you feel like you're getting nowhere. So starting off with the dishes for me works. Here you can see I'm loading the dishwasher. And if you look up in the corner here, this is underneath the counter that's showing this little organizer thing that I got. I'll drop a link in the description. But it's definitely helped save a lot of cabinet space and declutter the counter. And it has 2 levels, so I can actually pull out the drawer, and that helps. And something I watched that was a tip on one of these YouTube videos was you want to put the things that are most common in the most accessible place. So that little organizer thing. I'm going along, I'm washing my hands frequently regardless, because one, I don't want the chemicals and things like that stuck or staying on my hands. But again, I felt sick all week, so I'm also trying to make sure that I sanitize as I go, just in case there are any germs. But outside of that, I don't like keeping the chemicals on my hands or mixing all these different chemicals and stuff like that. So I make sure to wash my hands in between pretty often. Now that everything is in the dishwasher, it's time to dry off the things that couldn't go in the dishwasher and put them up so that we can get things clear. So while the dishwasher is going right now with everything that's inside of it, we're going to dry off the stuff that can't go in there and clear off some of this counter space. So this cabinet really doesn't ever get used, but it's right above the stove. And sometimes, you know, from cooking different things like humidity, oil, or whatever steam that's going up goes and gets on top of the cabinet. So I'm making sure to wipe that down. Another thing that is absolutely amazing, highly recommend everybody get one, is called the Angry Mama. I'm going to show you how to use it to clean your microwave. Alright, so all you need to do with the Angry Mama is get you some distilled vinegar. And you're going to take that and pour it to the line that says vinegar on the back of the Angry Mama. After that, you're going to fill it with water to the line that says water. And then when that's done, you'll just replace the top. Take the Angry Mama, make sure everything's, you know, lined off or topped off to where it's supposed to be. Go back to your microwave, pop it inside, and then you just put the microwave on 6 minutes and let it go. pretty much can do, whatever other cleaning you need to do within that 6 minutes. And when it's done, you just take it out, but be very careful. And everything wipes off like super, super, super easy. It'll literally change your life. So while the angry mama's going, I decided to clean the stove. So here I'm just kind of sanitizing around the area, wiping it down before I use the gas range cleaner. And I'm taking the actual racks off the stove. This gas range cleaner and degreaser I actually got on Amazon, and I believe I got another one from Home Goods that works absolutely amazing too. Before I used to use like Clorox wipes, and that it didn't really work that good, and I don't really know how I feel about putting Clorox on the stove. But either way, the new product that I just got, it works absolutely amazing. I don't have any issues with grease or things coming off, and it comes off super easy. Ding! So now you can see the angry mama is done. That's what it looks like. Nothing special. But inside the microwave, you'll be able to tell that everything's kind of frosty. But when I say it comes out so easy, I only have to do like one wipe down or wipe through, and everything comes off very easy. Highly recommend it. So you can see me sanitizing and wiping off my food scale. Me and Jasmine been on our fitness journey lately. I don't know if y'all can see I'm dropping pounds here, disappearing. Y'all keep disappearing too. It's not a New Year resolution, but we're trying to do, a whole lifestyle change. But that was my food scale. And those wipes that I have are actually for granite counters. You don't really want to use harsh chemicals like Clorox on your granite counters because you could destroy them. You don't want to use anything that's going to stain it or anything like that. So those granite wipes I have also are sanitizing wipes, and they work absolutely amazing. And I know I'm not damaging the counters because they're made for granite counters. And I guess me being a man, I have damaged them before in the past when I lived in an apartment, and they are not cheap to replace. So, and it's not easy to fix either. So Something I've definitely learned as you see me putting things up right now, especially from Jasmine, who hates to see things on top of the counter, is it's much easier when everything has a place to be able to put stuff up. So again, with the organizer below the counter and finding an actual place to put stuff, it's helped tremendously to get things off the counter and to declutter. Another little tip that kind of helped me, again, I wasn't feeling too good and I wasn't trying to get my steps up like that. I did pretty good already, but something that helped me is I have a little plastic bag that's hanging off of the cabinet just so that I don't have to keep walking to the trash can every time I need to throw something away. And it did kind of help me as I'm moving around the kitchen to not have to keep going back and forth. Tell me in the comments below if you think that the granite and stone cleansing wipes are working. It looks, and they're supposed to shine too, so it looks like they're working to me, but let me know what you think. Also, occasionally I like to wash the dish rack. I do really like that. I did get it from Home Goods and it drains out into the sink, so you don't have to worry about any excess water on top of your counters or mold on those little wet mats. But I do occasionally like to wash those just in case there's any hard water buildup or anything like that. So that's what you see me trying to do here. If you saw or were looking close enough, you'll see that there's a plug in the wall on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. That's where the Roomba goes. I didn't mention, but in the beginning of this, I've had the Roomba going the entire time because, again, I'm just trying to be efficient. So somebody told me a long time ago that the Roomba would change your life, and it literally has, because I can set it on times. I can change it from my phone. If I leave the house, I can set it to where it automatically starts. It also works with Alexa. And in a case like this where I'm cleaning, if something falls on the floor, something like that, it's always going the entire time, and I don't have to keep worrying about either vacuuming up after myself, remopping again, or sweeping nonstop, because it's doing all that the entire time that I'm cleaning. And here you go, the infamous Roomba. You can see me and the Roomba getting down, doing our dance moves through the kitchen while I still have energy. I don't know if you guys have noticed this entire time, but there has been a vase sitting on top of the counter. So I got the idea from those vases or vases that you find at Home Goods that have wax in them and like fake plants. So I decided one day to make my own, and I also have a huge fish tank that I love all my fish. So I thought, why not make my own little vase with real plants and real water instead of wax. So basically, here you go with the real bamboo, real water, and I just decided, well, since I love fish, why not just drop a fish in there too? So this tank is completely eco. Normally I don't ever change the water in it. It just looked a little bit yellow, and it's probably been like 4 or 5 months since I had to change any water out of this. So here I'm just draining it down to change the water out just so it'll be clear, just completely clear. But that's what I'm doing here. But that's my little, I guess, aesthetic version or real version of the little things that you see at Home Goods or Hobby Lobby. So normally, again, I pour water inside, and I usually run it against that glass so you don't see all of that, I guess, that debris floating around. But this time, I guess maybe for the video, who knows, I just poured that water in. It was a little bit easier for me to just pour that other water in, and pretty much from here, don't think that it's going to stay like that. It will settle, and there'll be no issues. It'll look completely clear and really pretty. So I must say that this mop has completely changed my life too. I don't have to use any chemicals. It's a shark mop, and it's a steamer. And since I have wood floors, I don't really want to, I don't want to put a whole bunch of chemicals or keep on spraying chemicals everywhere. But it's absolutely amazing because all I do is just add water, and you give it a few pumps, and literally it just starts to steam and picks up anything. I used to think that you had to put all this soap and everything else like that, but the heat and the steam picks up any dust or dirt I've ever seen. I don't have to try too hard, and it works fantastic. The other thing I really love about this mop or steamer is I know I'm not damaging the floors long term. Got it. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Hopefully, you know, even though I don't feel good right now, hopefully you couldn't tell. And hopefully you got to dance with me, clean up with me. And I hope to see y'all in the next one. Maybe I'll clean the bathroom next or something like that. So I guess let me know if there's anything that you saw in the kitchen or anything that I used that you would like to see. I'm gonna put my glasses on and show y'all some of the stuff that I use to organize inside here with all the cleaning stuff and stuff like that. This room is starting to get on my nerves now, but sorry. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully you enjoyed the music, dancing, cleaning with me, and we can do it again sometime. Leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe. Thank you.